Greedfall is that I played it on the PlayStation already, but I just got it for PC because that's all they're releasing, the prequel and deluxe right now. It's gonna be a prequel or it's gonna be the actual round. Right now we're still in the main
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
What will be your official title on Tirfredi? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master. I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Citizens of Serene, come to me. You won't regret this miraculous
I
opportunity.
believe I've seen you at the palace.
Your
Are you
time
one of the
is
prince's
precious in
relatives?
these dark hours. But what you're about to discover could save your life. Are your boots worn through? Is your hat
Lady de Sardet, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tirfredi as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, If he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Hello there, Dark.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Teofredi. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of her allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Saad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the Union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the Bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
Sandra, actually, come here, baby. Yeah, I'm actually gonna usually come here really quick.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tirfredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
And what of your war with Ptolemy?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tirfredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Ptolemy has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are, in fact, quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
And what of your war with Ptolemy?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tirfredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Ptolemy has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tir Fredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's niece.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to and it's been 2 days since last he was seen. Might I ask you, I would like to set sail.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates, after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that's...
Captain,
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tir Freddy. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going...
Right in front of him, but, you know, he's not gonna know. Somehow he's not gonna know.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clan...
Around. There are far too many coming. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe...
In the port jails. May I ask you, why this...
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Ptolemy has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We, of course, refused entry. Only the North... I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin, by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
If you wore a Naught uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients. But it's doable.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
I hope to have kept you good company for all these years. After all, we were always together.
And these memories I hold dear. You've always been extraordinary, Greenblood, but I had to watch over you. You were my responsibility.
What about now?
Now? Anything else?
I must leave you.
Halt! The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
Can't you make an exception?
No, sorry, milady. Move along, please. Now!
Very well, I'm going. Here is the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
I've seen a few escapes.
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no naught. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already. I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing Thélème. They are trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right? Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison. But reveal to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could. Forget what you have discovered, perhaps?
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it will provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias? The one who returned to Ptolemy after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's...
What that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're your replacements.
Finally! The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get. About to get dicey! Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still. This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take 2.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him?
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
To my help! And death to the others!
Bunch of cowards!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I am gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, You don't have the right!
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him, before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen...
Wood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be...
Hello,
If you
motherfucker.
can fix it, I'd be obliged. If not, you'll need to...
Here you are, to cover your expenses.
Excellent. Honest books makes for honest friendships. Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Hello.
How is business going these
Huzzah.
days?
Oh, you can hear me on the stream.
Yeah, I don't know if there is a way for me to mute that. Like, straight up muting Discord, but then I can't hear you.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Tir Fredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing.
I should have finesse shot that. I'm so silly. Ah, how's your game going so far?
So far, so good.
Nice. Oh, nice. That was enough. Sweet.
Okay, there we go. I was adding a link in my Discord to the links to the where you do the poke daily at.
Mm-hmm.
That way, so if you just click on it, you do your it's a pound exclamation poke daily, and you get inventory every day.
Nice. FIFA has all these different kits you can earn right now that say different things like stand against racism.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Has the Malachor really put a damper on your business?
More than The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the New Isle.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Teofredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man-trees live there. Dragons and gigantic creatures. Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some Nauts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the port. Ah, but you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
This furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like wood.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your comment.
Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming
Listening to you talk to these people sometimes is
Of
hilarious.
this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
My stream's up on your phone, right?
Yep.
Sure it's that.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
Yep.
These
I can
potions are
hear
not
it.
harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you
Screen's
could
not
just
black.
as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't
So
you?
You don't
no,
understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
I think I'm
So
connected
you
to Wi-Fi.
manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds at the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill.
I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps. But you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So...
I'm going to help you leave the city. But you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help.
It would be better if I remain...
Please listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you are angry.
Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your...
How absurd!
Well, in that case, help us catch...
He's trapped! Hear that?
I can procure you some excellent potions. As long as you promise true potions of healing.
What are you, some sort of alchemist then? If that's the case, we have enough...
Trust me.
Our trust was already given.
Such a large number of potions. This story's gonna cost you a fortune.
These vials could be lying around anywhere. I need to keep my eyes peeled. Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Mateus, the founder of the mythical Ptolemy, and it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated. Or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to
Yes,
burn
got
one
the
with the
gold.
stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
I would volunteer and consent to take them under my protection. But one good deed deserves another.
You would like me to first take care of your charlatan.
You will certainly prove to be an excellent legate.
I should have seen that getting closed down.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye.
Are you even on the island yet?
Welcome.
Gotcha.
Such a pleasure to see you again. Have you
No, you're
seen
good.
anything to your liking?
I did
What
them.
might
I know what quest you're talking about. I was just trying to make sure I was... I mean...
Thank you
I
for
don't
your
think it
visit.
matters
See
too
you soon.
much.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
It all
Have
matters,
you
she
seen anything to your
says.
liking? What might I help you with? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Ha! What a hussy. I say that because his last name is Hussy. Imagine how much he got made fun of in school.
Do you have those potions you promised us?
Yes, here they are.
Hey, did you see that? That other alchemist kept his word. I hope these are good ones.
The colour looks like it should, not like those others.
Well then, since you want us to go, then we'll be going. Come on, everyone!
The alchemist is now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
I persuaded the mob to disperse calmly and without a fight. The way is free.
Very well. What power of persuasion? They didn't seem of a mind to hear reason from me.
You were free. Climb into your carriage and...
I owe you my life, man.
I remind you to never step...
I have no desire...
Oh, I ripped a shot and hit the post.
boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
I tracked down
De
your man near the
Sade.
Queen Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
Sure.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
I've only got 2
Goodbye,
left.
Lady de Sade.
So, persuading the mob and...
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
He doesn't seem that upset.
Now that your affair is taken care of,
I remember what you're talking about now.
We are willing.
at the port of Serene.
Very well.
So I feel like that's the even ground.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye,
Possibly.
Lady de Sade.
Like, okay, so there's...
We owe you our lives. We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Just let him escape and confront the ambassador about his lie. Then he doesn't like it. He doesn't help the historians, and you choose to like rescue the historians or flee the religious zealots. Unless you're trying to like play religious zealot, then you're gonna be like you're gonna turn all those people in. Alright, so I need to get
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need.
kind of glad it is since I played this game, so like while I remember some of it, right, I'm not 100% sure of everything. Like I know I'll still stick with people because that's just who I am.
Yeah.
Wait, I think I let them escape.
Captain, milady, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it all.
Don't you be worrying.
The warehouse is at the end.
Move out. Quick step.
Ah, damn it. Daddy's not worried? Then why is he having you look for him if he's not worried? The quest is not what you think it is.
Good day. Someone told me that you were a friend of Jonas, the young cabin boy who was gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
Yes.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Why? I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all. Here, yesterday, I called back to him.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th
So like
year
Daddy
yet.
Wan Kenobi.
If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
If they make this into a live action, they need to get like a young version of Daddy Wan Kenobi mixed with
A young Ewan McGregor.
yeah, mix it with Jason Momoa.
What the hell?
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a
What
damn
kind of
good
monster did
navigator
you just create?
and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
And the way he puts himself off it, like how he, at least how he can, and like, but the body of like younger Jason Momoa, like Stargate Atlantis.
Younger Jason Momoa.
Yeah, like Stargate Atlantis Jason Momoa.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Or Pedro Pascal. Just because he's Pedro Pascal.
They'd offer him that job and he'd be like, alright, it's so nice.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin
I think I'll
boy
take the
well.
job.
Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 death winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that.
No,
Grabbed his
Grigori.
arms and poof.
You
Gone.
suck, eh?
Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get...
Did Jonas seem troubled to you?
Maybe.
Do you know what was...
No.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know?
You gonna watch some Ted Lasso tonight?
Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cat. Did anyone else see the...
There was still a small crowd in it. I seem to recall that regular being there. The kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be. Now and again he comes out when nature calls.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again.
Thank you, Lauro.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here. I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Graylish only got one gold. Damn it.
Sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch.
Shouting like that, we should have gotten rid of him. Don't be an idiot. It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster. Oh, he's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress!
Constantine, it's me!
My fair cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We are departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure. If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, fair cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
They haven't spotted us. We could sneak out of here silently. We have a ship to board.
You've always been the reasonable soul. Don't you think these brutes deserve a punishment?
Yes, without a doubt. But don't you think there are more pressing matters? Kurt.
It is your Highness's decision to make. Whatever it is, I shall follow.
3 La Liga players.
It's not possible just now.
Netherlands players. 3 Syria players. Yeah. I'm done with the round. I'm about to just putting in some different players so I can do some objectives while it's in my head, and then I'll be walking over. So it's 3 of those, 2 Netherlands. 1, 2. Two, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Jack Graylish, Gregor. Alright. Is it that loud? Sorry. Super loud.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you. Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
I am looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who has been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your favorites, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No, have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I'm here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been
No, you said, how can you recognize me? You have no eyes. And I said, you smell funny.
Tell me what happened that evening.
I was just trying to be funny.
A rich
It was a terrible
merchant
attempt.
came in with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried, and he must have been...
Who was the rich merchant?
No, my lady. It was Sir Fontaine.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the well...
Thank you.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Alas, these renegades
What kind of
have found
creatures are you
protection
dealing
with the
with,
ambassador
hairy
of the Bridge
ticks?
Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
What is your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the we thank the congregation that heresy.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you,
No.
de Sardet.
The light'll guide me because I'm an insect.
Might I help you, my lady?
I would like to have a word.
He is absent, but the lady... Enter, please.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. And to what do I...
I would like to have a word.
He is not here.
It concerns, according to witnesses.
I see. He has simply...
Excuse me, but I'm
Don't you see, Your Ex...
I am very surprised. And that his man is...
Witnesses? My son... A gesture that you're...
How did you find your son's trail?
We have never stopped looking for him. We learned the new name they gave him. Jonas. My poor little Celestine. Then we learned the name of the ship he sailed on. No sooner had it docked in Serene than my husband had the crew watched closely, and we found him.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Madam?
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of...
Enchanted as well,
shit.
Your Highness.
Are you ready?
We should be able to set sail. I'm still without...
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to
Yeah.
upon the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naut.
Excuse me.
Our ships are his home. We are his only
bourbon fit.
family.
You still hear me? Okay. Last
Be
night
back
when I
soon,
was
Captain.
muting it on the
See
controller, it
anyone
was
else who
muting
might
it
be
on
able to
the
help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
Discord chat,
Oh,
and I
I
had
would
to like
like
unmute
my
it through the
father
phone
to be
also.
implicated
So
in this
just
sordid
making sure that wasn't
business.
happening.
Our old teacher must surely know.
Your Highness, I'm your...
Come now. I'm sad. Would you those
You might.
take
I've had a word with she's they
Well, since chip from...
Are you-
but
do you-
will he want...
I will
Father selling his own son
Do you?
for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us. This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek? Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
A handful of underlings don't scare us away. Right, cousin?
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Lady de Sade, what are you...
I have come looking for... Would you be so kind? You've taken your son again. Is that what you call being a...
If I hadn't taken him back, he would have been hauled off.
If that's what he wants, then...
For his mother. My boy has changed. He hasn't spoken very well.
All children leave the nest one...
So it's here that our man keeps his... abusive fathers.
Who are you?
My name is Your captain has sent...
And were you able to convince my...
Yes.
That doesn't surprise me. I feel more sorry for my mother.
You don't seem to be all that...
I hadn't seen them since I was 5. Find me? My family is the Nauts.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Madam,
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
we should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells. I do thank your actions bring you honor.
Permission to board the ship.
Certainly. But keep in mind that if you have any farewells to make...
No, my house is in order.
Perfect.
So eager to discover Tir Freddy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nauts even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nauts are strange, but they're not idiots.
Hey, I feel the same way. I'm about to play against real people.
Make it off to the Isle of Tor. Once I make it off the island, like, get off at any point.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, piss-distilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
Come now. Let's lend them a hand.
Watch out! Take a step back, son!
Kurt! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Fucking 2 whacks and I'm dead. Goddamn. Alright, let's do this.
Wow. Oh, every 2 hours. Wow. Oh, there's I realized when I was looking through this play Thief Ultimate Team mode, there's a PlayStation Tournaments mode. I think it says the tournament starts up like every 2 hours.
2 times and kill me is a little OP for the first battle of the game.
What? No. What? Oof. You said that as I scored on my opponent.
Goddamn.
Oh. Ah, shit.
once you get to the island, it's much easier to battle these fuckers.
Switched me off the guy, that was weird. Oh my god.
This thing is so fucking hard. For no reason in the beginning.
Oh my god. Okay, I see what you got here. Oh, he stole the ball from me on a fast break, and then I almost intercepted the pass with my forward right after he stole it, so I would have been like open on goal, but I missed it. Super close. Hello. Not bad. Hello.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a...
How you feeling on things? You wanna watch something and then go to bed, or you still wanna play games?
Madam, gentlemen. Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready her to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
Rough.
charming welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you are quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Naughts. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
Oh my god. There you are!
To your health.
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope that there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service, for a while. Desarde, can I do anything for you?
You seem to be mad at me for some reason. Do you still resent the fact that I called your ship a boat?
No, it has nothing to do with that. Nobility makes me uncomfortable. I'm sorry if I was rude.
Ah, damn it. I messed that up.
Did my charm make you change your mind?
And I was starting to believe that you were different. Did you want anything else?
How did you become a Naut?
As you may have guessed,
yes!
I am a sea-given. I was given to the Nauts when I was a little child for a reason I ignored. I think I was originally from the congregation, but I have no memory of my family. I took my first steps on the deck of a ship. That's all I can remember. Did you want anything else?
I must leave you.
Greenblood, do you need some?
I must leave you.
Oh man, okay. Calm down. Oh, that was a terrible shot on his behalf.
Good day, Your Excellency.
On the continent. Tier for D alcohol.
Atuai. Sien sradi dau quint. Da dagudach me in.
Attention, soldier.
Let me pass. I must see the chief of your village. Whatever could be so funny?
Now, who would you be to seek an audience with the governor?
I am Siora, daughter of Vladnid. My mother is Amal, the chief of our clan. I am here as an emissary of my people, and I must see your chief, your governor.
And so you're a princess, then?
A what?
Let her pass. Your Majesty, I shall present you to the governor. Come.
Princess, Majesty, you are most confusing. But thank you for your help.
There you are, fair cousin. What is this? Who is this amazing person in your company?
I am Siora, daughter of Vladnid, daughter of Meb. My mother is the Mal, the chief of our clan.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Siora. This is incredible. You look so much alike you could be related. If you would allow me, Princess, I would like to confer a mission to my cousin. You need to visit the governors of the bridge and Teleme. They've been here much longer.
Forgive me, Mal.
I thought we might discuss...
The lions. The bridge. I fear that without your help...
Perhaps there is a way to negotiate.
Excellent idea. Try and put an end to...
I will come with you.
Perfect. Safe travels.
Uh-oh. I can't right this second. It's probably off.
Desade, you have a... Thank you for coming. I know that you're... but I know... But if the...
Yes!
Hello, Your Excellency.
Lewandowski.
What can I do for you?
Okay.
We've come to find you regarding the merchandise that Kurt was taking care of.
Ah, the commander's cargo, yes. I was told that had come in. And so he's got you working on this. Lucky Kurt. It helps to have friends in high places.
Is everything in order?
Alas, no. Our merchandise has been unloaded into one of those dock storehouses. They're well guarded. A little less at night, but in spite of that, we weren't able to get them back.
Since these crates are registered in the ship's manifest, make an official request.
The modification of the manifest might have fooled a quartermaster, but it won't fool the Port Authority. We'd have too many details to explain to them, and our commander would not like that.
What? Is he waiting for us to bring them to him, then?
No, of course not. But Kurt needs to find the right storehouse, as well as a discreet way to get in. And he must also mark the crates that belong to us.
Why is that? They are already marked with an inscription.
Most of the men are illiterate.
Oh.
A coloured mark will stick out for them to find. But they need to be quick about
shit.
it. They won't have the time to decipher.
I see.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
My ship's being used to move your contraband, and now you want to sneak into one of our warehouses.
Kurt was given the order. If we want to help him, we don't have a choice.
I don't like this. But, since I've been sacked, let's just say that this will be a little bit of revenge.
How do we know in which of these buildings to find what we are looking for?
I'm afraid we're going to have to take a look at all of them.
That won't be necessary. My entire cargo has been placed in the warehouse closest to my ship.
Oof.
Locked. Here are the crates we've been looking for. It appears that one of them has been broken. It's full of weapons. This is strange. I thought we armed the guards on the island. I wonder what the commander is up to. Never mind. Let's mark these crates and be gone from here.
Desarde, I have a favor.
Very well. I'm listening.
Do you remember the stuff?
Of course.
Well, I don't know anything about mine. When I was born, I must have been used as mystery if I were patient. But since
And you want me to help?
you understand, mine must. But if could you go there?
Of course.
Right. Despite my.
Don't worry. need a bit of practice.
Did you just I was just giving you a hard time. She's like, that's fair, I guess? I was about to say you're eating lemonade, but lemonade mix makes a ton more sense. I guess.
Here we are. We have a good view from here. The harbour office is well guarded, both outside and inside.
There must be a blind spot.
You could dress as a knot and go through the back door, but
I'll need to be much more discreet.
That is an option, yes. But since the harbour office has an...
I see.
It's a proven...
Right.
Desarde, can I do anything for you?
How did you become an orc?
I think I took my... Did you want...
I must leave you.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Locked.
Good day, milady.
Desarde. I'm the emissary of the congregation on Teofredi.
And cousin to the governor. I know exactly who you are. Enchanted. I am Admiral Cabral, and I see that you're accompanied by one of our own. Hardy winds, Vasco.
Hardy winds, Admiral.
Yo!
You are still angry with me for keeping you ashore, are you not?
Damn.
You'll one day
I'm
thank
so
me for
fucked
it,
up.
but I don't suppose you've come to talk
went
to
to
me
Andrew's
about
normal hangout
affectations.
spot.
What can I do for you?
Andrews?
Lazy Gator. No, Andrew.
I need to
come
be
on.
going.
Oh, I do
Until
know
we meet
Andrew.
again, Admiral.
He's not my friend anymore, evidently.
Whoa.
He hasn't, like, talked to me since my wedding day. And hasn't talked to my family since shortly after. Oh, dude, this guy came out the gate coming at me. Okay,
He hangs
okay.
out at the Lazy Gator, and I can tell you why. Cocaine, baby.
Oh, that's a shame. He kind of like started losing his crap, and then
He was he was in a pretty bad spot the last time I saw him. Cause like, so I'm in that pool league that I was telling you about tonight, and he was on that team. And you know me, I don't smoke weed, right?
Yeah.
And so so I saw Andrew. I'm like, no fucking way did I just see this motherfucker at this place. He was on their team. We were playing against him. Afterwards, he's like, you know, you should stay after. Fucking smoked. I go out in my truck, sit in the passenger seat, and call my brother. And get me. This ain't happening. Passed out. I was drinking Wild Turkey 101. And smoking pot. It's fucked up. It's like, Cameron, come get me, 'cause this ain't good. Oh, he was in a pretty dark place. Like, he couldn't see himself. This was like 9 months ago.
Hello, Your Excellency.
We found a way into the storehouse, and we marked all of the crates.
Perfect. I shall ask my men to follow the same path.
One of the crates was
I didn't realize
damaged.
that. That's my bad.
I was quite surprised by what I found in it.
Really? To be honest with you, the commander never told me what was in them. I received the order to deliver them as soon as Kurt accomplished his mission without any further instructions. For what it's worth, I thank you for your help. And I hope you can accept this modest token for everything you've done. If you have another moment, Your Excellency, I would like to ask you if we have a serious problem.
I'm listening.
I was told under the pretext.
Are you telling me that?
Indeed.
I hope you don't.
Oh no, but the merch, we won't be able.
Count on. No, thank you.
Oh, and he's still starting. No!
Greetings. You look like someone who would know how to use a blade. If you're looking for the best steel, you're in the right place. Weapons, armors, ammunition, I have it all. And if you have a special request, my associates will be glad. The best forge in Oh, it's a great pleasure to see you again.
I'm currently investigating an extortion case involving the guard. Are you one of the merchants who has been threatened?
No, not at all. I've never heard of this business. Someone must have lied to you.
Really? Come on. If you want these guards to be arrested, you need to talk to me.
I mean no offense, but you won't be able to do anything.
FIFA
And snitching
sometimes,
don't
like,
end well. I want to hold on to my business and my
this
life.
guy
How about some new armor,
dead
Your
sprint,
Excellency?
and then like flicks the ball.
I was told that someone found a merchant's body. Did you know him?
Of course.
Like,
The town isn't that
every
big.
time I
We all
play
know
with
each other
FIFA,
here. Poor Renault.
We found his body on the street
like,
by
at
the
least
port.
I do, like,
He was
some
beaten
normal
to
soccer
death.
stuff, if you
One
know
of
what
his
I mean.
associates half-heartedly took over the shop.
Have the culprits been found?
No. Listen. Nobody wants to talk about this. We don't want any trouble. It's been months since it happened. An investigation's not going to bring him back.
You are obviously a victim of these bandits. One of your people is dead.
So I'm
Yet you
sitting at
refuse
Lazy
to
Gear,
help
right?
me. Why?
Yeah.
It's precisely because one of our people is dead. Now, you can either buy something or let me get back to work. Because I am not going to say one more word about it.
We're getting a chit chat, and I'm like,
The
dude,
law
just
of
come over tomorrow
silence
and just
is
detail my truck.
Nobody saw anything. Nobody knows anything.
One
Whatever
armor
you
that
charge,
fits you
I'll
like
pay
a
you.
glove. We'll make it
So,
for you.
like, before he leaves, he comes up to me and just has his hands closed. I open my hand, he puts fucking marijuana in my hand. Like, oh, smoke you, but I can't smoke you. So Nolan's coming home from Houston tonight. And so I closed my hand and walked away, and I handed it to Megan.
Here you go.
She went to go pick up the little man from Oak Hill.
Oh man, hopefully,
Oh, fuck.
like...
Probably should have taken that home with me.
Yeah, maybe.
But I just handed it to her because I'm playing pool. I can't just fucking hold on to that shit. So, I forgot about it. So I just messaged her. I said, don't forget it because Nolan wants to smoke it. I ain't smoking that shit. He's like, when I come over in the morning to wash your truck, I'm gonna bring a blunt. Yeah, I ain't smoking at 10 o'clock. Fuck you think I am? 18? I don't do that shit no more. I can't smoke. Anytime I smoke, I'm gonna fucking die.
Yes! Scores to make it 2-0 in stoppage time of the first half.
It probably makes me normal too. That's what scares me.
Bro, I got some better people, so my overall's at like an 89 on my team. Oh, he quit. You lost connection to your opponent.
You shit on him.
Come closer.
Go back to your
Madam,
squad.
I am pleased to welcome you to the best wine and spirit shop in Tearfredy. If you're looking for something to accompany a fine meal, or for a gift.
Thank you.
I got a goalie that's a 91
I was told
now.
a merchant had been found dead.
Really? Oh, I didn't know.
So
No
I've
one
got
told me
3
about
people
that.
who are 91s.
What was his
center,
name?
Defensive
Come
mid, or
on,
center,
don't take me for a
back,
fool. You know very
a
well who I'm talking about.
I don't.
goalie,
Really?
and my striker.
I don't.
My
So,
striker.
what sort of wine would you like to pick?
I am conducting an investigation. Some merchants are being extorted by members of the guard.
Are you
I
sure?
gotta change my squad.
It's probably just a nasty room.
Come now. I am the
lowest
legate of the
person on my
congregation.
team is an 8,
If
and I have
guards threaten you,
287s
I
on my
Threats?
team.
No.
You know what?
You're
No matter
obviously
what, headers
terrified.
and
Listen,
volley, I'll take
I've
your
no
ass.
desire to get into
But
trouble.
if you don't help me...
I told you.
With this
I don't
team?
know what you're talking.
Let's do it. Come on.
I can make it worse, actually.
No, don't make it worse.
I have a bunch of people who are like on those loans.
I got my new Air Force Ones retros today.
Excellency, welcome back to my modest shop. It is an immense honor for me. What my
Squad selectors, your team still the...
I am conducting an investigation.
Really?
As legate, it is my duty to ensure... So please.
I my partner who ran the shop before.
And you fear the same thing?
This is what happens around.
If you denounce them, we could end this.
I can't take. Also, I would not be able to name them. What we need is the.
We bought a drink.
I have a plan to stop the culprits, but I'm going to need your help. The next time one of these guards comes to squeeze money out of you, you must ask for more time. The man will threaten you, of course, and he will certainly bring his accomplice. But when they come back in full force to make you pay...
And if your plan fails, I'll end up...
We go out tonight.
And what if I gave you money to pay for it? If the plan fails, you only have to give them that money. They have no interest in getting rid of those who earned them so much.
You are not wrong.
Hello?
Very well. I will do what you ask of me.
Did you really?
But for God's sake, when they threaten me, intervene right away.
Fear not. We will not let them harm you.
That shit,
When should they be
that shit
returning?
smells so good, though.
It's hard to predict. Given their habits, I would say...
Perfect.
It's... That shit smells so good, though. I'm kind of hungry. Food.
Food.
Any food that's open. Oh, Hardee's is worth that. No, Hardee's sounds dope. Food. That would be awesome.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
That's it. Fuck ketchup. The biggest burger they have, please. But the biggest burger they have. Hell yeah.
Please play friend.
Just like a coach. About to kick Michael's ass in some FIFA.
I said play a friend. Oh my god, what's going on?
Oh, I will. I'm gonna send him away crying.
You're gonna send me away crying?
I'm gonna put Michael where he belongs.
On a pedestal.
In the dirt. Exactly. Megan said in the dirt.
Now ask her if she really believes you can.
Do you believe I can put him in the dirt?
Oh, there was a long silence there.
Come closer,
He's got a special place in my heart, dude. He's my brother. I will.
Oh, I can hear. I appreciate it.
Alright, babe. I'll see you when you get here. Alright, bud.
Hell yeah.
Fucking and you know where she put that weed I handed her in her hand? In a breast milk bag. That's what I'm talking about.
She's like, I know where to hide this thing.
Yeah, put in that breast milk shit.
Honestly, though, we're just saying that you guys are right when I put that big reveal.
It's enough to roll blunt, but...
What are we playing? Oh, you want to play headers and volleys. Alright. Oh yeah, is he?
Is he? Yeah, oh, you saw what he did last time when I did that nasty shit with 4-0. Oh, you put this purple, pink, black snake.
Yeah. Fucking, no, it's the fucking, whatever city cobra.
He's wearing his hat backwards. Nope. No.
He's wearing his hat backwards?
About to resign. No.
Man, you have a 91 and a 92 on your team. What are you complaining about over here? They're garbage. There's Zinedine Zidane and Samuel Eto'o.
They're fucking trash.
Oh, look at that steal. That was a nice read.
That was me all day. Fucked it up. Fucked it up. You got scared. You were near my fucking. Oh.
Bit of poison on
Man, we need to get you some other people so you can play Division right.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
We are arriving in my mother's village. Bedras. There are wild beasts around it. We must be careful. The guys rad. The red spears know how to defend themselves, but we must be careful on the way there.
Not that guy. To the tall ass mofo.
The fucking header, you dirty skank. Your cornrow piece
This
of
is
shit
where the
ass.
spears of all past warriors are gathered. The branches are reclaimed by the king and strength to the village.
Nice goal. Nice goal. Pass it to the 6 foot tall motherfucking piece of shit.
Hey, he's not 6 feet tall. He's like 6'7". Look at him tower above everyone.
Piece of shit.
Look at him, everyone else is like up to his
Look at that little midget underneath his armpit. That was nice. I'll give you that one.
Have come to meet your leader.
Come now, Arwant, you are not a watchdog. Where is my mother?
Siora, I didn't see you. You have come too late. Your mother has gone to wage a war. They left for Didekid Nadagais only a few hours ago.
Oh no. We need to catch up with them and avoid the shedding of blood. Please, haste.
Very well then. Let's be off.
In order to go towards Didekid Nadagais, we must follow the path leading toward the heights into the forest. Wait. We should go left here. It's a more difficult path, but it's much shorter.
Look at the tracks. They chose to take the path on the right, it would seem.
Before a battle?
If it is dangerous.
We risk meeting a...
I just found out that he can go to right mid. And I'm in need of right mid.
Thanks for listening to me. I fear my mother may have already thrown herself into the battle.
I'm pretty fucked up.
Poison on my blade.
Let's go. This fucked up.
You are too late, Ciara. Mother has fallen, and we are defeated.
He didn't know what to do. Like, he's not just diving at me. Like,
This is not fair!
I am so sorry.
Who is this woman? She resembles one of us, but is dressed like a Renaigze.
I'm the ambassador of the Congregation of Merchants.
The congregation? Essel, calm down. You show up when the fight... You know that these monsters...
that's not a good cross.
We did our best to come as fast as we could, and I fought by your side. Please, please take the time to at least hear me out. There has already been enough death, and you are wounded. This is not the time for vengeance.
You may be right.
Say, how is he not offside?
Waiting for my vengeance will make it taste all the sweeter. I feel weak. Might I ask you to watch over our own Ciara? I must return. Go on ahead. We will tell, won't we now?
Yes.
And find my mother.
Look at this mass.
Find her banner.
Blocked it with my nuts.
This way. There is a survivor. Let's heal him. You now have enough strength to return to the village. Find Arwant. He will take care of you.
These ruins are very strange. By what name did you call this place again?
Dadida Keaton Nada Gaze. There was once a battle in the past. A great victory for our clans.
Strange indeed. These walls are completely foreign to the styles of your own dwellings. Does this name that you gave the ruins mean anything in particular?
Yes. It means ruins of the first guardian.
I would like to dig around a little on the site. We might be able to unearth clues as to who actually built them.
You can walk now. Return to the village. We must make sure that there are no more survivors. Over there. I think that man is still breathing. Let's make sure.
Oh.
You now have enough strength to return to the village.
No card? No
Find
nothing?
Arwen.
Okay.
He will take care of you.
I murdered you. I would have carded me for that. That was good challenge.
Oh, that was terrible. That's bad.
Fuck you. Over there. I think that man is still breathing. Let's make sure. You can walk now. Return to the village. We must make sure that there are no more survivors.
You hit it in the box for me to fuck it up so bad.
You know how to do a penalty?
I don't know how to do a penalty because of the name. Doesn't count for PKs.
Stop! Look at yourself. You're acting like a beast.
A beast has far more majesty than these monsters who have traded their souls.
They have taken her. The Queen. They took her.
Then she must still be alive. They wouldn't have bothered to carry away a corpse.
She would have chosen death before capture. They must have wanted her alive. We must find her.
What the fuck?
That was wonky ass shit.
If your mother is in the hands of the bridge, they'd have taken her to their closest camp.
Promise me that we will do everything we can to bring her back.
Nice shot. Oh. Nice shot. Fuck you, tall piece of shit. No. Fuck you. Get that ball back. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, okay, just give it to him. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. Oh, shit.
You long-legged bastard.
I don't want to hear
Supposed to
shit
get those.
about you dirty ass white boy.
Oh, damn, that was a nice dive.
Alright, 2-1, that wasn't bad. He beat shit-faced.
Like I said, you're not playing bad soccer.
Play a classic match.
Play a classic match.
Another warrior who survived. I do not think that we will find any more of them now. We healed them all, thanks to you. May the grass always be soft beneath your feet.
Lanky motherfucker.
How about Erling Holland?
It's not that fucking piece of shit you have it in strike.
He's an 88 To a classic match.
Look, there are some images on these walls.
Yeah, I'm also not
Let's get
playing,
closer.
like, one of my formations that I played ever.
need a bit of practice.
There was an error.
This is the first time I've seen these drawings so closely.
You have never come here. You certainly seem to know the place.
This site is sacred and taboo. Everyone knows where it is, but no one ever comes here. All these colors are so beautiful. I never would have imagined that they could create something so delicate.
Who are you talking about?
Of those who built these lodgings. That my ancestors vanquished in a past war.
You know who they were?
I only know the legend. The legend of Didakid and the Daigith.
I'm listening.
It is said our people lived peacefully until the men appeared from the sea, intent on making our lands their own. They dug great caverns into the earth, ripped down our forests, destroying everything in their wake. They were evil. The warriors killed so many people that even their own people came to fear them. Here they built a terrible city that spewed out clouds of cinder and death. Our kings and queens were desperate. They went to the heart of our island, and the island heard them. From the woods appeared the first guardian. He was taller than a city, and with each step it smashed a lodging. It was a guardian of Rat, and the city could not resist him. Since then, the earth answers our call for magic, and in exchange, we become Almanawi, in keeping with the pacts our kings and queens once made.
It is a very sad and terrible legend. I wonder who these people from the sea could have been. A people from the continent, no doubt. Our Malachor might well be the cursed result of that war from another age. We have nothing more nor any more.
On Almanawi, I must do everything I can, but you are anything else.
The first time you saw... No, I understand. And
perhaps if your difference wasn't merely physical, but your heart... Anything else?
I've never heard you
He was... This...
What happened?
He was killed as he tried to... My mother never... Anything else?
I must leave you.
On Almanawi, my mother is still held in this outpost near Vagig. I must do everything I... But you are... Anything else?
That's why he's got his hat turned back.
I must leave you. See you later.
I turn my hat backwards and there's a fucking middle finger hanging up.
I turn my hat backwards right before I catch a Pokemon. Wait, that's Ash Ketchum. Never mind.
Oh. Thank God you fucked that up.
Other stuff and it took too long. I was like, why isn't one of these other people taking it?
Desarde, can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
We should do the, let me pick my really good team, but play the mode where I take a person off each time I score.
Shit on Evan.
Right.
Atuoi! Bertir Tumad on Olmenawi. Why are you dressed like this?
Hello. I'm not one of your people. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate? Is that someone important?
Indeed. I'm in charge of diplomatic relationships with other nations.
So you'll be able to help me. My chief sent me to trade some items with your village, but There are these Bod Irony who do not want me to set up shop here.
These what?
Bod Irony. The Ironbacks. The warriors who protect this village. Every time I come, they take my items without giving me anything in exchange. Please.
Very well. Stay here.
Ad Loreda.
Cousin! You
don't appear to be...
No, nothing to bring me nightmares as of yet. I'm blaming it on the change of diet. Now, tell me what adventures you've been up to. If you only knew how bored I grow behind these walls.
I love making you sweat, it's so dope.
We were not able, alas, to stop the clash between the forces of the Alliance and Siora's clan. We arrived at the village and battlefield too late. The Queen fell.
I'm extremely sorry.
Thank you. But our clan...
We shall keep a close eye.
You should know that we discovered a fresco.
Really?
They date much...
Siora told...
Do you think it was the norm?
It is not...
If they are, this story... You should go...
Very well. Any news of your parents?
No. With the time it takes to travel to the continent, it's not surprising. But I don't miss them. My father's next letter will certainly be full of his usual disdain. As for my mother, she's probably too...
Any news of your parents?
No, as she's probably...
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Aren't you a part of the prince's family? I believe I saw you with the governor.
Shots up. Hell yeah.
Alright, I put in a left back at center for at striker.
It says some
so,
double monster Angus. Oh god.
She's like, you said the biggest burger they had.
You are amazing. No. Michael's kicking my ass, and I don't like him that much. Thank you, keeper. Get out of my way. You are awesome.
Talking about how the Zenadine's the Dane sucks is the only person who scores for you.
It really is. You got me something special. That was so dope! Bam! It's 2 to 4, but I don't care. That was dope. Oh my god. Oh my god. naked, baby.
Yes!
Naked, baby.
He's a defender.
And you're a piece of shit.
You're a piece of shit.
My baby boys. No, daddy fucking. You should have the door unlocked. Or she had a double door.
He's a 61 shooting.
Orphan's drunk. Do some piece of shit stuff.
Desarde, can I do anything for you?
Talking to,
I must leave you.
should make those exclamations to Megan right now.
Don't make what? Oh,
huh?
Megan got me drunk. I don't know what you're talking about. Fuck you.
Oh, he gets a yellow card.
I just put a red. You know what? That was dope.